Today, our group 2 will present about assignment that the title is Non-Destructive Testing, Liquid Penetrant Testing. So this is our group member that include of 5 of members of group 2. The firstly is Monisha Wani, anak perempuan Sewakuma, Law Kezin, Muhammad Hakimi bin Yusri, Muhammad Aidil Hakim bin Azhar, and me, Risham Afandi bin Mazri. First of all, this slide is explained about the liquid of penetrant testing that is contained. Firstly, liquid penetrant testing (LPT) is a non-destructive testing method that builds on the principle of visual inspection. And the second is small discontinuities that the human eye might not be able to detect alone.
As for the next part, which is the principle of liquid penetrant testing, there are 3 steps in liquid penetrant testing, which is the first one is in penetrant testing. A liquid with high surface wetting characteristic, which is penetrant, is applied to the surface of the component under the test. And second one is a developer provide a contrasting background for visual indicators of any discontinuous present become apparent. And the third one is the excess penetrant is removed from the surface and a developer, which is the bottler, is applied to pull the trapped penetrant back on the surface.
Now I would like to present about factors that consider when selecting and planning the non-destructive testing. First, the objective is clearly define what you want to achieve with the inspection. Do you want to identify defects, measure dimension, or evaluate material properties? Second, material and component characteristic. Understanding the properties of the handlebar, such as its composition, size, shape, and structure. Different non-destructive testing methods work better for different materials and components. Third, defect types. Determine the type of defect you need to detect, such as cracks, porosity, voids, inclusion, or corrosion. This is the object that our team has chosen to conduct the non-destructive testing test. This is a motorcycle handlebar.
Okay, I would like to present processing step of liquid penetrant testing. First of all, surface preparation. Surface preparation of the sample must be clean to remove any concentration like oil, grease, water, and some dirty things. And the second step is penetrant application. Penetrant application is penetrant material is applied to the surface of the sample using the spraying, brushing, impressive the part of the penetrant bath. And the third process is penetrant devel. Penetrant devel is the move to the left for a specimen, but until to the dry the penetrant. So from here, our group is devel the motor handle bar for the almost 1 hour plus. And the fourth step is express penetrant removal. The express penetrant removal on the surface is carefully removed while minimize the penetrant of the step. Fifth is in develop application. Develop application is a thin of the layer is applied to the surface of the sample. The level up is draw the penetrant out of the defect and create the vibration increase on the surface. Fifth and sixth is indicator develop. Indicator develop is allowed to the rewind on the surface of the application time to extract the and develop on the surface flow. And the seventh is inspection. The sample is inspection under the oblique lighting, content of the any defect from, for the example, porosity, select incursion or any other defect. The last step is clean surface. Clean surface is after the inspection, the final step of the through clean the surface on the sample to remove the developer on the material.
From the testing we did, we found 2 defects, and I will explain more about the cause of defects and the potential failures. So for the first defect that we found is the porosity. This defect occurs because of high gas content in the metal. Certain metals or alloys may have high levels of dissolved gases, which can form bubbles during solidification if not properly controlled. And for the potential failure, can act as stress concentration points within the handlebar over time, cyclic loading and vibration. And the second defect that we found, the cause of defect is incomplete slab removal in the mortar metal is not adequately cleaned or skimmed to remove the slab before casting. And for the potential failure, create weak points within the handlebar material, compromising its overall strength and load bearing capacity. Thank you. That's all from us.